This week we're in Hahira, Georgia for our WTXL road trip. South Georgia town, located just north of Valdosta, is known for honeybees and its small population.
But if you take a look downtown, residents say it's like taking a trip back in time. WTXL ABC 27's Georgia Godfrey brings us more from Hahira.
Most cities and towns embrace the motto, out with the old and with the new when it comes to development. But in Hahira, all it takes is a quick trip downtown to take you back to the early 20th century.
I mean, with the government buildings, you know, you go to the courthouse and you go up to Jonathan's building up at City Hall, you'll see the Georgian style architecture that's there, which is traditional, you know, for South Georgia and with North Florida too.
The early settlers maximized their resources and adapted their architecture to suit their needs at the time.
How did they live in it? Because it's hot. They were designed where the air would flow through it. The walls were thick masonry, which would retain the cooler air on the inside. They were wide open, high ceiling spaces to get good air movement. So they used the technology that they had, which still works like a charm today.
The oldest buildings are the closest to the railroad tracks and were usually the businesses that travelers needed the most. Like this building, which used to be the postal office, to this early version of a department store.
And then you get mercantile stores coming down a little later as you move down the street. You get the Stanford building, and then you get, that's on the very end with storage and things above. Usually they store above, mercantile below. On the other end, there's a big furniture store, and they use, you know, both floors of it for business-wise.
The buildings, well, they're currently in disrepair, but Walter Altman is working on ways to combine classic structures with modern-day life.
When we take a structure, what we like to do is go back and retain that essence and that feel and the scale that we have. And you can see we did that here. We maintained the tin ceilings, the brick walls. We saved everything we could, and then we mixed in the new with all the technology and the things with what was here old, so it would be functional for our business.
The city tries to preserve its old buildings by giving them new uses. The old Smith Hospital is now home to Hahira's Historical Society. In Hahira, Georgia, Georgia Godfrey, ABC 27, dedicated to you.
And coming up this Friday, we'll be hitting the road, broadcasting live in Hahira from our sunrise show until 6:30 p.m. And I love